What is up, awesome people of the internet? Guys, y'all, welcome to another edition of Quita in the Mornings. Welcome to a Friday edition of Quita in the Mornings. Welcome to the start of the WNBA season. Woo! I'm excited. I hope y'all are. And as the theme of this show and the theme of this season for the WNBA says, hey, watch at your own risk. Right? Watch at your own risk, guys. I'm excited. I hope y'all are. And we have a great show for you all today because the WNBA is officially back and we live for tip-off 2025 as we talk through some stuff. This is not just another season in the W. This is season number 29. And this might be the best, the deepest, the most dramatic, and most unpredictable year so far. We gonna see a crazy awesome year, and I'm excited about it. So if you are new here or you haven't been keeping up with what's been happening in the world of the WNBA, don't worry, I got you. And in this stream, we're gonna talk about some of the stuff that you all need to know. This is gonna be the one-stop shop of like, hey, you haven't been paying attention over the last couple of months. Maybe there's some stuff that happened that you forgot about. This is the stream that we're going to talk about some stuff, okay? I'm going to try my best to give you all everything you all need to know about this season of the WNBA. Again, year 29. Really awesome that the WNBA has lasted this long. And, WNBA is thriving. And I can't wait till the season fully kicks off tonight. Guys, we are talking a lot of changes in the WNBA. New teams, new coaches, blockbuster trades, game day, some awesome game day matchups to start off today and tomorrow, and where the league may be going to next. Guys, let's get into it. Before I just keep rambling, let's get into what's going on. Well, here are the things that you all need to know. Here are the things that happened. And we first want to start off with new coaches everywhere because the league basically pressed the reset button. And I was like, okay, we didn't have just not one, just not two, but a ton of new head coaches. We got Stephanie White, who has made her return to Indiana, a place that she actually was the head coach before she left. Decided to come back. And hold on, mama calling me. 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Guys, if y'all are not aware, if y'all don't live in Chicago, y'all are not aware, there was a massive storm that happened yesterday, a massive storm, and a lot of people have their power out, and so Mama was calling about that. Anyway, luckily my power is still on. Otherwise, I would not have been able to do this stream. Again, sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Priority call came through. We got some super chats. And also, guys, the goal is if we can hit 10 super chats during this stream, the goal is to hit 10. If we can hit that, then I will be doing a watch and talk live stream tonight as we talk through these games, assuming I still have power. Okay. So thank you so much, Inez, for the super chat. Says, let's get this party started. Yes. Let's get it started. Ha. Let's get it started in here. Now. Black Eyed Peas. Anybody? Anyway, thank you so much, Kentucky Rick, for the super chat. With the 1 out of 10, love the watch and talks. Let's go. Thank you so much, Kentucky Rick, for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. Okay, let's talk through this. Okay, so again, Stephanie White has returned to the Indiana Fever as the head coach. We see Tyler Marsh get his first head coaching opportunity. He has taken over with the Chicago Sky. Previously was with the Las Vegas Aces. Carl Semesco has left the college game and has decided to become a head coach in the pros. He is now the head coach of the Atlanta Dream. We see Kurt Miller actually leave his sort of head coaching job and decide to actually just do a GM role for once and have it just be that. He's done both GM and head coaching at the same time for a long while, but now he is doing the just GM role in Dallas. We also have Chris Koklanis as the new head coach of the Dallas Wings as well. So they have new GM, new head coach in Dallas. We also have a new head coach in LA as well. Lynn Roberts has left the University of Utah and has come over to LA to become the LA Sparks' new head coach. We have Rashid Mezian, who has left the Belgium national team as their head coach, and now he is the head coach of the Connecticut Sun. Sidney Johnson was an assistant coach with the Chicago Sky last year. He is now the head coach of the Washington Mystics. We also have Jamila Weidman, I believe Wiedemann, I think that may be how you pronounce her last name. She is now the GM for the Washington Mystics. So a lot of just restructuring, like changing of the guards when it comes to WNBA leadership. Thank you so much, Shay, for the super chat. Really do appreciate it. Says hit that like button. Yes, if y'all could, as we're going through this, if y'all could hit that like button, that really would help the channel out a whole lot. Okay. All right, let's continue on. We also had some retirement that hit pretty hard, right? Some of y'all may not remember this because, you know, we tend to forget things pretty quickly, but Diana Taurasi hung up her jersey for good this offseason. She is officially done as a player. After 20 iconic years, Diana Taurasi hung it up and she said peace out as the GOAT. We also saw Elena Delle Donne end up saying goodbye to the game as well. She also was someone who was a very legendary player during her time. And actually, since her retirement, she has actually joined the Washington Mystics front office. So you will still see Elena Delle Donne quite often. You will still see her quite often because she is now in the front office. She's no longer a player anymore, but she's making some decisions with the Washington Mystics. So some of those videos that y'all may have seen around draft day, y'all may have been like, hey, isn't that Elena Delle Donne? Yes, that was Elena Delle Donne because she's working with them now. We also, this was something that happened, I guess, this didn't happen this offseason, but it happened 2 offseasons ago. Candace Parker, she already told us that she retired from the WNBA. She did not play in the WNBA last year. But the new thing is around Candace Parker is that she will have her number 3 jersey retired by the LA Sparks. I believe that match is going to be on June 29th when she will have her jersey officially retired from the Sparks. Okay? So that's kind of like some of the news that you all may have forgotten about, but I want to resurface again. We also had some blockbuster moves that players have made. We saw the Aces end up having a major trade for Jewel Lloyd. We see the LA Sparks land Kelsey Plum. Brittany Griner decided to leave Phoenix for Atlanta. Satu Sabli and Alyssa Thomas joined forces with Kalia Copper in Phoenix. We got Dewana Bonner, who ended up signing with the Indiana Fever. Natasha Howard signed with the Indiana Fever. Like, basically, Sydney Colson, a lot of players went to the Indiana Fever, but Dewana ended up reuniting with her former head coach, Stephanie White. Okay? We also have, and also remember, Stephanie White and Dewana Bonner were with the Connecticut Sun last year. Now they're both with Indiana Fever. Anyway, we also had Natasha Cloud go to a couple places. She was temporarily in Connecticut. She really didn't like that. Now she's with the New York Liberty, and she loves that. Like, guys, when Tosh Cloud is excited, and yeah, literally every single video I see of her, she's smiling, she's happy, she's over the moon excited that she is in New York. But yeah, she is in New York. We also had Dallas pick up Dejanay Carrington, Nalissa Smith, and a whole bunch of other players as well. They're looking to make some noise. We ended up seeing lots of trades. I'm not going to go over all the trades, but those are just some of like the more notable ones that I wanted to call out in terms of trades, in terms of free agency signings and whatnot. We got a lot of players on new teams. A lot of players. Okay? Lots of players. We also saw some cool moments that happened in the offseason for current players as well. We saw Caitlin and Asia get their jerseys retired at Iowa and South Carolina. We saw former players Sue Bird, Maya Moore, and Sylvia Fowles get entered into the Hall of Fame. And we just saw the WNBA draft happen last month, where Paige Beckers ended up winning the national championship with UConn and then went number 1 to Dallas. And yeah, WNBA changed in just about every direction. So, with that being said, let's look ahead to what is next. And what is next is WNBA tip-off. All right, this weekend we have a awesome slate of games. We are entering rivalry week for the WNBA, and the best part of the start of the WNBA is because the WNBA has what they call Test Drive. It's presented by CarMax, and from May the 16th through May the 21st, WNBA League Pass is free. Okay. You don't need a subscription. Just go to the WNBA app and you can stream every game during WNBA tip-off Test Drive. All right? And so we got some great games that are going to be happening tonight. I very much will be trying to watch every single moment of every single game, because tonight we have the Washington Mystics versus the Atlanta Dream. That game is happening at 7:30 Eastern time, which should be very, very fun. Again, this is Brittany Griner's debut game with the Atlanta Dream. We also, at that same time, will be able to watch the Minnesota Lynx versus the Dallas Wings. We got Nafisa Collier versus Paige Beckers. They're not actually going against each other, but you get what I'm saying. Like, in terms of like the two bigger names, it should be fun. It should be really exciting to watch that game happen, and just to really see what Dallas really has to offer. Because again, this is a really new squad for Dallas, new coach, like whole new everything basically. We also have the final game of the night, which is going to be a chance to watch a new team in a new era. The Golden State Valkyries will take on the LA Sparks. I'm excited for that game as well. Golden State Valkyries, we're just still very curious to see ultimately what they can do this year in their first inaugural year in the W. And they're going against the LA Sparks, which has their new star in Kelsey Plum. So that should be very, very fun as well. And then on Saturday, we got the Fever versus the Sky, of course. Caitlin versus Angel. Yes, I believe it's 5 times they're going to be playing against each other this year. It's going to be wild because the WNBA can't get enough. I mean, it's going to be a ratings bonanza, okay? I'm telling you. We also have the Aces versus the Liberty as well. This is going to be the ring ceremony for the Liberty that's going to happen tomorrow. We got the Storm versus the Mercury, where we're going to see Dominique Malonga debut. I'm really interested to see how she does this season. I think she's going to be really fun. And also, we're going to get a chance to take a look at Satu Sabli and Alyssa Thomas during the regular season on the same team. And then on Sunday, we got some other games as well. We got the Mystics versus the Sun, the Lynx versus the Sparks, and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. All right. It should be really, really awesome. I'm excited about it. Hopefully y'all are as well. And so yeah, that's what we got to look forward to. And as we're watching these games, just know that we are watching new faces and new eras. When it comes to the rookie watch, of course, you got Paige Beckers as a big time face in Dallas. We got Dominique Malunga in Seattle that is about to enter Dunk Watch. Okay, we gonna call it Dunk Watch. Is gonna be on in Seattle as I am anticipating who will be that first player in the WNBA to get dunked on. Who is it going to be? Rakia Jackson already said she don't want it to be her. Who's going to be the first person to get dunked on? I'm curious. Okay, I'm very curious. We have Kiki Ira-Affin and Sonia Citron trying to make some stuff happen in the new era with the Washington Mystics. That should be pretty interesting to see. We also have Anissa Morrow and Sanaya Rivers in Connecticut as well. It should be really, really fun to watch. Lots of new combos we're looking to watch as well. We got all the stuff that's happening in Indiana. Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boss, and Dewana Bonner. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell. It's going to be very, very fun to watch Indiana and what they can do. We got Asia Wilson, Jewel Lloyd, and Chelsea Gray in Vegas, which should be fun. We got Kalia Copper, Satu Sabali, Alyssa Thomas in Phoenix. And in New York, hey, they're trying to make it happen again. We got Sabrina Ionescu, Brianna Stewart, Jonquil Jones, Natasha Cloud, and they trying to make some stuff happen, okay? And that's not it, guys. We got Arike Agumbawale and Paige Beckers in Dallas. Offensive bonanza. And then, of course, you got Nalissa Smith in there. You got Dejanay Carrington in there as well. It should be very, very fun to see what Dallas can do. And then in Atlanta, Atlanta is going to be having a ball all season. You got Brittany Griner, you got Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, and Brianna Jones. It is a whole new league, basically. And not only do you have faces that kind of shuffled around, you also have a whole new team. The Golden State Valkyries have arrived. They are the first W expansion team since the Atlanta Dream joined in, I believe, 2008. And guys, the Bay Area is ready for this team. 17,000 fans showed up at their preseason debut, and I'm interested to see what the Golden State Valkyries can do. Yes, you all have heard I've made videos about them, and some of y'all may be like, "Oh, Quita is so negative about the Golden State Valkyries. She doesn't like the Golden State Valkyries." I love the Golden State Valkyries. I love the fact that this team is in the league. Yes, they got a lot of challenges that they're gonna have to deal with in their first season. All right, all their draft picks are gone for at least this season. Maybe their first round pick may be here next season. This is a team that's very much built on international players and veterans. This is a team that seems to be not a flashy but more strategic type of team, and I'm excited to ultimately see what the Golden State Valkyries can do, because their success is good for the league, okay? Their success is good for the league, okay? And we also have the Toronto Tempo that will be joining in 2026, as well as the new Portland team as well. No name for the Portland team, but expansion is here. I love it. Hopefully y'all love it as well. Okay, we also have a new initiative that the WNBA has launched. They launched this, I believe, yesterday, and it's called the No Space for Hate Initiative. This is a moment to talk about something pretty kind of serious that the WNBA recognized as something that was so important that they needed to actually make a real initiative about it, because some of the stuff that happened last year and whatnot, it was a whole thing. Anyway, the WNBA launched a league-wide initiative called No Space for Hate. What this means is that they're going to be enhanced AI tech that's going to block online hate. How exactly? I don't know. We're going to see tougher arena security. We're going to see expanded mental health resources for players. We're going to see a stronger fan code of conduct. Basically, the league is trying their best to protect its players and just protecting what the league has built and ensuring that players are happy to continue to play in the league. Like this is about kind of preserving what has been created, and we'll see how this goes throughout the year. But throughout the year, you'll likely see initiatives, from that are started by the league, but also in arenas, you may hear more talk about this initiative, just to try to get everybody on one accord of sorts when it comes to some of the rhetoric around the WNBA. Okay, so talked about that. Now let's talk about some of the other storylines and other things that we're going to be talking about all year. I got a lot of questions. Can the New York Liberty repeat? I say no. What do y'all say? The reason why I say no is because you have two huge defensive players that are going to be missing, right? Kayla Thornton is with the Golden State Valkyries, and Benijah Laney Hamilton is injured. She is going to miss the entire season, so that's a huge loss. Okay, huge loss. So can they repeat? I kind of say no, but what do y'all say? Also, another question is, will Asia Wilson win a fourth MVP trophy? This season, I think they're going to give it to somebody else, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm very much interested in that. Another question is, will the Indiana Fever end up winning a championship this year? They have tried to structure a team that can make a lot of stuff happen. And so we'll see. We'll see about that. Also, what will Phoenix really look like in this new era? Again, the Diana Taurasi era is over. No Brittany Griner. You bring in Alyssa Thomas, who's going to be your point forward, who's going to really lead this charge, but you also bring in Satu Sabli. How does it all fit together, and how does Phoenix look? Like, especially because they did bring in quite a few international players as well, and so that's a huge question, right? Another question that is not really something I'm asking this year, but I'm asking sort of down the road is, can the Valkyries actually win a championship in 5 years? Another question is, what happens at the end of the season when it comes to the collective bargaining agreement? How good will the Chicago Sky really be? The Seattle Storm, Skylar Diggins-Smith said that this is like the most talented team that she's been on. How good are the Seattle Storm? And will they be able to make the necessary adjustments during the regular season to allow them not only to have good seeding in the playoffs, but to have that momentum to make an actual run in the playoffs? And then finally, the question I have that will be answered throughout this year is, how many players are going to Eurobasket, and how does that positively or negatively affect WNBA teams? That's another question I have in this as well. So lots of questions, but I'm interested. So I got another segment I want to go through that talks about all the players. But just to close this section out, I'm curious to hear what you all have to say. Who is your MVP pick? Yes, the WNBA did have a GM survey. I'm going to go through that GM survey probably tomorrow, but they did anticipate that maybe Nafisa Collier might win the MVP this year. Who do y'all got for the MVP? Who y'all got for Rookie of the Year? Who's your championship favorite? Your dark horse team? I'm very curious to hear what you all have to say. And finally, what are you most excited about as the WNBA tips off this week? I'm curious. I'm just excited to watch some awesome hoops. I really am. I think it's going to be a great year. Here's the thing. I'm anticipating chaos, right? I'm anticipating us to be surprised about players and teams and how they end up doing. I'm excited overall, just super excited. And I'm hopefully y'all are as well. Hopefully this sort of quick style recap was helpful for you. I wanted to get to a whole bunch of points pretty quickly. So hopefully that was of interest, guys. I will continue to keep you all posted about what's happening in the WNBA. Every single day, make sure to hop on. Join Quita in the mornings. Got some announcements that are coming pretty soon. But it's gonna be a great year in the W. I'm excited. Hopefully y'all are as well. We're gonna rock out. And make sure to always tune in to me every single morning. Quita in the mornings. And Mr. President is like, hey, yeah, tune in, subscribe, hit that like button, guys. All right, so that was that quick segment. Let's see if let me take a quick super chat break. Thank you so much, Connie, for the super chat. Says, let's go Fever. Can't wait for tomorrow. Yeah. Fever get their season started tomorrow. It should be pretty fun. Stern, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, wings with 7 guards seems a bit strange. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what Chris Kouklinas can do. Again, new head coach, new GM, basically brand new roster. A lot of changes have been made, and so I don't know. Overall, I got a lot of questions about what happens with the Dallas Wings. I'm curious, but it should be fun though. It should be fun. Okay, so some of y'all are probably wondering, okay, Quita, you kind of walked through some random stuff. Sure, that is interesting. However, who in the world is on these teams? Can you go through the list of the players who are actually on a WNBA squad to begin the season? And to that, I say, yes, I can do that. All right. And so in this sort of segment, we're gonna go through all the players, every single player that is on a roster. Okay, every single player. There's a lot of players in the league. And we're gonna go through them all. So hopefully that is of interest, and hopefully that's helpful to you all. Okay. So actually, we got a super chat. Let me do the super chat real quick, and then we'll go through the list of players. Thank you so much, Amanda, for the super chat. Really do appreciate your support of this channel. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Okay. Anyway, let's kick it off, starting with the Chicago Sky. So the Chicago Sky, they bring in a pretty new roster, or not that new, but some changes into the roster. So here are the players on the Chicago Sky for 2025. We have Rebecca Allen. She is a 6'2" guard/forward. She has been in the WNBA for 10 years, and she is from Australia. We have Ariel Atkins, 5'10" guard. She previously was with the Washington Mystics last year. She has been in the league for 7 years, and she went to the University of Texas. All right, next up we have Rachel Banham. She is a 5'10" guard out of Minnesota. She's been in the WNBA for 9 years. We have Camila Cardoso, 6'7" center. This is her second year in the WNBA, and she went to South Carolina. We have Mariah Jefferson, a 5'6" guard. She is someone who went to UConn. A lot of UConn players. We got another UConn player that we're about to talk about in a sec, but she has been in the WNBA for 9 years. We got Kia Nurse, a 6'4" guard from UConn as well. She's been in the WNBA for 7 years. We have Michaela Onyenwere, a 6 foot small forward who can sometimes play that power forward position if she needs to. She has been in the WNBA for 4 years, and she comes from UCLA. We have Angel Reese. In her second year in the WNBA, she comes from LSU, and she is a 6'3" power forward. And then we have her former teammate, Haley Van Lith, 5'9" guard from TCU. This is her rookie season. We got Maddie Westbell, another rookie as well. She's 6'3". She is a power forward from Notre Dame. We got Courtney Vandersloot, who made her return back to the squad. She is a 5'8" point guard from Gonzaga. And we have Elizabeth Williams, a 6'3" center out of Duke. The player who has the most experience on this team is Courtney Vandersloot, who has been in the WNBA for 14 years. All right, that is your quick look at the Chicago Sky. Next up, let's talk about the Connecticut Sun. So the Connecticut Sun is again, lots of changes have been made. They have made a lot of changes, but here is the roster for the Connecticut Sun. We got Lindsay Allen, who was with the Chicago Sky last year. You'll see a lot of overlap with the Chicago Sky and the Connecticut Sun. Lindsay Allen, 5'8", point guard from Notre Dame. Tina Charles, a 6'4" center from UConn. We got Katira Daibi from, she's a 6'4" player in her first year in the WNBA. She hails from the Ivory Coast. We got Bria Hartley, who was a late add to the Connecticut Sun team, but she has made the final roster. She's a 5'9" guard from UConn. We got Layla Lacan, who is a 5'11" guard. And here's the thing, she is temporarily suspended because of overseas play. So if you're wondering why in the world does Connecticut have 13 players, it's because at this moment, Layla Khan, she is on the roster, but she is temporarily suspended. All right, next up we have Marina Mabry, 5'11" guard from Notre Dame. We got Rhea Marshall, 6'4" power forward / center from USC. We got Anissa Morrow, 6'1" power forward, hopefully small forward soon, from LSU. We got Olivia Nelson-Adota, 6'5" center from UConn. We got Robin Parks, 6'1" power forward / small forward from VCU. We got Haley Peters, 6'3" guard / forward from Duke. We got Sanaya Rivers, 6'1" small forward from NC State. We got JC Sheldon, 5'10" guard from Ohio State. Those are your players for the Connecticut Sun. And again, I'm just going to quickly go through the rest of this stuff. Rest of these people, just so you all are aware of who they are. Again, I will have a different video where I'm diving further into each player, but I figured that it would be most helpful for you all just to know the names and faces of the people who are on these respective teams. So again, if y'all appreciate this information, if y'all could, please do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It costs you nothing. It takes no time out of your day. Just hit that like button for me one time. All right. Jay is asking, who do the Sun wave when Layla returns? I'm not sure. Jay, I'm actually very curious about that. I'm very curious to see who they end up waving. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Anyway, good question though, y'all. JB making JB live streaming, or Jay live streams games. So you know, subscribe, watch his stuff. Of course, he's a Liberties fan, but he does live streams. And hey, if you got women's basketball WNBA related creators who are talking about the game, subscribe, give them a listen, give them a like, engage with them, because as we grow this thing, we all grow it together. Okay, each person grows it together. All right. Okay, Dewana Bonner. We got the Indian Fever. Starting off with Dewana Bonner, 6'4", small forward / power forward from Auburn. I forgot where she went to school at. Okay, I almost forgot. You can't forget that stuff. Anyway, next up we got Aaliyah Boston, 6'5" center / small forward from South Carolina. We got Caitlin Clark, 6 foot guard from Iowa. Sydney Colson, 5'8" guard from Texas A&M. Sophie Cunningham, 6'1" guard from Missouri. We got Damaris Dantas, 6'4" power forward / center from Brazil. Natasha Howard, 6'3" forward from Florida State. We got Lexi Hull, 6'1" guard from Stanford. Kelsey Mitchell, 5'8" guard from Ohio State. Michaela Timpson, 6'2" power forward, or most likely power forward from Florida State. We got Brianna Turner, power forward, 6'3" power forward from Notre Dame. Okay, let's continue this train and get it moving. And this time we're gonna take the train up to New York as we talk about the reigning champs, the New York Liberty. We have Kennedy Burke, a 6'1" guard / forward from UCLA. And again, guys, it does help me out if y'all could hit that like button. As I'm going through these players, if y'all could, just let me know. Let me know what y'all think about these players, who you're most excited about on these respective players. Who do you think is going to have a breakout season, and whatnot. Anyway, Kennedy Burke, 6'1" guard / forward from UCLA. Natasha Cloud, 5'10" guard from St. Joseph's. Marquisha Davis, 6 foot guard from Ole Miss. Leonie Fiebish, 6'4" forward from Germany. Rebecca Gardner, 6'1" guard from UCLA. Isabel Harrison, 6'3" forward from Tennessee. Sabrina Ionescu, 5'11" guard from Oregon. Maureen Johannes, she is back. The Wizard is back. She is a 5'10" guard from France. Jonquel Jones, 6'6" center from George Washington. Niara Sabally, 6'5" center from Oregon. Jalen Sherrod, 5'7" guard from Colorado. And Brianna Stewart, 6'4" forward from UConn. All right, let's continue on with this list. And this time, let's go on a little bit south, and let's actually go to the Washington Mystics. All right, so the Washington Mystics, here's who they have on their opening day roster. We got Georgia Amore, 5'6" guard from Kentucky. Now she's on the roster for day one, but remember she's out with the ACL tear, so she's not playing. Anyway, we got Shakira Austin, 6'5", center / forward from Ole Miss. She is going to start the season off on the injury list. She's out with a right leg injury. We have Sonia Citron, 6'1" guard from Notre Dame. We got Stephanie Dolson, 6'5" center from UConn. Aaliyah Edwards, 6'3" forward from UConn. She's also going to start the season out. She has a lower back contusion. We got Emily Insler, 6'1" forward from Louisville. We have Kiki Ira-Afen, 6'3" forward from USC. Sika Kone, 6'3" forward from Mali. We got Jade Melbourne, 5'10" guard from Australia. Lucy Olsen, 5'10" guard from Iowa. Shug Sutton, 5'8" guard from Texas. And Brittany Sykes, 5'9" guard from Syracuse. A cool thing to note, guys, is that we have a whopping 4 rookies on this team. I'm excited about it because rookies, they normally get cut. So here's the thing. We got Georgia Amore. We have Sonia Citron. We got Kiki Ira-Afen. And we have Lucy Olsen. I love it. I'm excited to watch these players play. But again, Georgia Amore will not be playing this year because ACL tear. Anyway, let's continue on. We have, next up, let's go south. Let's talk about the Dallas Wings. All right, the Dallas Wings, again, new team, lots of changes. We got Paige Beckers, 6 foot guard from Minnesota. I was going to say, she is from Minnesota, but from UConn. We have 5'11" guard / forward Dejanay Carrington from Baylor. We got Kayla Charles, 6'1" guard / forward from Maryland. We got Louisa Geisel-Sorter. She's a 6'4" center from Germany. We got Ty Harris, 5'10" guard from South Carolina. We got Maisha Hines-Allen, 6'1" forward from Louisville. We got Isaiah James, 5'10" guard from NC State. We got Tierra McCowan, 6'7" center from Mississippi State. Arike Agumbawale, 5'8" guard from Notre Dame. JJ Kennerly made the roster as well. 5'8" guard from West Virginia. Maddie Segrist, I always got to say West Virginia that way. I can't say it normal because it's just boring. You got to say West Virginia. Anyway, Maddie Segrist, 6'2" forward from Villanova. She's going to have a breakout year. Last year was really good for her before she got hurt. But this year, Maddie Segrist is going to be even better. Anyway, Nalissa Smith, 6'4" forward from Baylor. All right, let's continue on. Next up, we have the Golden State Valkyries, the brand new squad. We have Monique Billings, 6'4" forward from, where is she from? Where does she go to school? Let me see. Okay, Monique Billings, 6'4" forward from UCLA. We got Veronica Burton, 5'9" guard from Northwestern. Timmy Fag-Benlay, 6'4" center from USC. Tiffany Hayes, 5'10" guard from UConn. Carla Late, 5'9" guard from France. Kara Linskins, 6'4" center from Belgium. We got Kate Martin, 6' guard from Iowa. Janelle Saloon, 6'2" forward from France. Stephanie Talbot, 6'2" forward from Australia. Kayla Thornton, 6'1" forward from UTEP. Julie Van Loo, 6'2". She's not. She's 5'8". 5'8" guard from Belgium. And Cecilia Zandalicini, 6'2" forward from Italy. All right. Next up, let's go to the Aces, who is a team that, a lot of people got a lot to say about them. Okay, let's talk about them. All right, for the Aces, first up, let's talk about Kirsten Bell, 6'1" forward from Florida Gulf Coast. We got Crystal Bradford, 6 foot forward from Central Michigan. Dana Evans, 5'6" guard from Louisville. Chelsea Gray, 5'11" guard from Duke. Megan Gustafson, 6'4" center from Iowa. Elizabeth Kitley, 6'6" center from Virginia Tech. Jewel Lloyd, 5'11" guard from Notre Dame. Tiffany Mitchell, 5'9" guard from South Carolina. We got Aaliyah Nye, 6 foot guard / forward from Alabama. And Cheyenne Parker-Tyus, 6'4" forward from Middle Tennessee. Remember, she is pregnant, which is why the team has 13 players. So yeah, they have 13 players at this moment because Cheyenne Parker-Tyus is on the roster. She is pregnant. She will be back towards the end of the WNBA season. At that point, they will waive somebody. Who will they waive? Not sure. They'll probably decide it then. All right. Continuing on, we got Kia Stokes, 6'3" center from UConn. We got Asia Wilson, 6'4" power forward, in my opinion, from South Carolina. We got Jackie Young, 6 foot guard from Notre Dame. All right, we have a lot of teams that we have gone through, and we got a lot more that we got to go through. So I'm gonna just try to do them real quick. Because guys, it is very hot today. I feel like me standing in front of these lights is very, very hot. Anyway, let's talk about the LA Sparks. We got some rookies on this team as well. We got well, she's not a rookie, but anyway, first up, let's talk about Julie Alleman. She is a 5'8" guard from Belgium. Now here's the rookie, Sarah Ashley Barker, 6 foot guard from Alabama. It was a really awesome video that I saw of her finding out she made the team. Anyway, I'm going to have a separate video about that. There was a lot of videos. It wasn't just Sarah Ashley Barker. I saw one of Sanaya Fagan. There were some other players who had videos. It's really cool. Anyway, let's continue on. We got Cameron Brink, 6'4" forward from Stanford. Remember, she is still out. She's going to be back soon-ish from her ACL tear from last year. We got Ray Burrell, 6'2" guard / forward from Tennessee. We got Emma Cannon, 6'2" forward from Florida Southern. We got Sanaya Fagan. Shout out to the rookies. 6'3" forward from South Carolina. We got De'Erica Hamby, 6'3" forward from Wake Forest. Rakia Jackson, 6'2" forward from Tennessee. Kelsey Plum, 5'8" guard from Washington. Mercedes Russell, 6'6" center from Tennessee. Odyssey Sims, 5'8" guard from Baylor. And Azare Stevens, 6'6" center from UConn. All right, next up, let's talk about the Minnesota Lynx, the team that got this close, but yet was so far away from winning the championship last season. Okay, we got Marine Badian she's a 6'4" center from France. We got Bridget Carlton, 6'2" forward from Iowa State. Nafisa Collier, 6'1" forward from UConn. Natisha Heidemann, 5'8" guard from Marquette. Anastasia Olori Kosu, she's a 6'1" forward from Russia. Kayla McBride, 5'11" guard from Notre Dame. Diamond Miller, 6'3" forward from Maryland. We got Alyssa Peely, who made the roster. I'm so happy Alyssa Peely made it. I had my fingers crossed that she would make this team, and she did, and I'm excited about it. Again, shout out to Alyssa Peely. Shout out to all the players who were like borderline and end up making this team. I think it's awesome. Anyway, Alyssa Peely, 5'11" forward from Utah. Carly Samuelson, 6 foot guard from Stanford. Jessica Shepard, 6'1" or 6'4", I should say, forward from Notre Dame. Alana Smith, 6'4" forward from Stanford. And Courtney Williams, she is a 5'8" guard from South Florida. All right, 3 more teams left to go. Next up, let's talk about the Atlanta Dream, guys. The Atlanta Dream, we have Brittany Griner, a 6'9" center from Baylor. We got Brianna Jones, a 6'3" forward / center from Maryland. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough, 5'10" guard from Maryland. Ryan Howard, 6'2" guard from Kentucky. Jordan Canada, 5'6" guard from UCLA. We got Alicia Gray, 6 foot guard from South Carolina. Nia Coffey, 6'1" forward from Northwestern. Nas Hillman, 6'2" forward from Michigan. Maya Caldwell, 5'11" guard from Georgia. Tahina Powell, again, shout out to the rookies that made it. We got 2 rookies on this team. Tahina Powell, 5'9" guard from South Carolina. And we have Taylor Theory, 6'1" guard / forward from Ohio State. You always got to get them rookies love, because it's very hard to make a team as a rookie. It just is. It just is how it is. And so shout out to them for making it happen, Captain. Okay, next up, let's talk about the Seattle Storm. Seattle Storm, guys. Quinta says that Pap Mount. Yeah, I love they picked this photo. I love they picked this photo of Papa. I think it's such a great photo. I'm a huge fan of that photo. Yeah. Anyway, next up, let's talk about the Seattle Storm. The Seattle Storm features a changed roster as well. Lots of changes. We got Lexi Brown, a 5'9" guard from Duke. Alicia Clark, 5'11" forward from Middle Tennessee. Zaya Cook, 6 foot. She's not. Definitely not 6 foot. 5'9" guard from South Carolina. Skylar Diggins, not Skylar Diggins Smith, just Skylar Diggins, 5'9" guard from Notre Dame. Ezzy Magmagor, 6'4" forward from New Zealand. Dominique Malonga, another rookie, number 2 pick in the WNBA draft. 6'6" center from France. Nneka Ogwumike, 6'2" forward from Stanford. We got Katie Lou Samuelson, who just got hurt. I think she tore her ACL. Yeah. She is a 6'3" forward from UConn. Erica Wheeler, 5'7" guard from Rutgers. Gabby Williams, 5'11" forward from UConn. And then we have Lee Yuru, 6'7" center from China. And last but not least, we have the Phoenix Mercury. All right, for the Phoenix Mercury, we have Sammy Wickham, 5'10", 5'10" guard from, where is she from? All right, Sammy Wickham, 5'10" guard from Washington. We have Catherine Westbelt. Shout out to Catherine Westbelt, guys. Here's the deal. Catherine Westbelt, if that name sounds familiar, Maddie Westbelt is her sister. Isn't that kind of cool? 6'3" forward from, surprise, of course, Notre Dame. Sevgi Uzun, 5'10" guard from Turkey. Alyssa Thomas, 6'2" forward from Maryland. Satu Sabali, 6'4" forward from Oregon. Alexis Prince, 6'2" forward from Baylor. Marjana Masua, 6'2". They have her listed as a center from Nigeria. I don't know much about her at all, and so I'm looking forward to learning a lot about her this upcoming season. We got Natasha Mack, 6'2" forward from Oklahoma State. Katija Latska, Another player who I am not familiar with at all. She is a 6'1" forward from South Florida. We got Alexa Held, a 5'10" guard from DePaul. Shout out to DePaul. You don't hear much of that. You would have if Anissa Morrow stayed at DePaul, but she left and went to LSU. Anyway, Kalia Copper, 6'1", forward from Rutgers. Kalani Brown, 6'7" center from Baylor. And then finally, we have Monique Akoa McKinney. Anyway, 5'11" guard from Cameroon. Okay, here's the deal. There were some players that I actually tried to look up a pronunciation, and I couldn't find anything that like I could actually really say. So yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of players on this Phoenix team in particular that I am not familiar with. I don't know their game, and this year, like for the most part, pretty much every other team, I'm very familiar with the players who are on the team. Like this team in particular, like Monique, Marjana, Alexis, like Catherine. Even I'm not familiar with their games at all. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to learning more as the season goes on, and as I learn more about these players, I'll let you all know about these players. I'm sure some of y'all may not also know about these players. Anyway. We got some super chats. We made it through the whole list, though. We made it through the whole list, guys. So, yay us. Thank you so much, Nay, for the super chat. Says, I'm excited to see Aaliyah Edwards after Unrivaled. I think the Mystics are underrated. They finished their season strong last year and lost a lot of close games. They did lose a lot of close games last year. They really did. I'm not sure what the metrics are, but just like from like memory, I watched a lot of close games from the Washington Mystics. A lot where they were like in it, and then like in the last couple of minutes they just lost the game. So hopefully they can make some stuff happen this year. Again, new coach, a lot of new players. I care too. Thank you so much for the super chat. Really do appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat, guys. That's about it. That's the stream. So we in the top of the stream, I told you all about the stuff that y'all need to know, recapping some stuff that y'all may have forgotten. And then we just went through every single team in the W and every single player that is on a roster. So if I did not say the name of your favorite player, that means they are not on the opening day roster. Okay? That does not mean they won't play this year in the WNBA. They may get signed tomorrow. They may get signed a couple weeks from now. They may get signed towards the end of the year. We don't know. So there's a chance possibly for your team, for your favorite player. But if I did not say your favorite player's name, that means they are not on the roster to start the season. All is not lost because of that. Also, there have been some players who have gotten waived. Yes, Diamond DeShields got waived from the Connecticut Sun. She ended up making a quick little video about it. I saw a video from Cheyenne Sellers about the fact that jobless now. We got to figure out what to do. Anyway, this is a tough time for a lot of players that I did not name. A lot of players are very sad and upset and all this other stuff. And I understand that. It's absolutely understandable. Like, right, you work very hard to try to get that opportunity. You get that opportunity, but ultimately you don't make the cut. It sucks. It's sad. But all is not lost for those players. All is not lost for the fans. So if one of your favorite players is gone, they're not on a WNBA team to start this year, it's okay. Because there's lots of other players that you can get familiar with, that you can enjoy their game. There's lots of other teams that you all can watch. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. I got to go. Y'all have a good day. Happy Friday. And make sure to hit that like button on y'all way out. Hit that like button. Armani, let's hope so. Says hopefully they increase the rosters after this. I think they will. I think it's going to be in the next CBA. At least I hope it is. I hope it's going to be the new CBA. Again, we're going to have a new CBA at the end of the season. So, yeah, that's something new. Anyway, have a good one. And I will see y'all buy some merch. I'm wearing my Jokes on You Women's Basketball Been Lit t-shirt. Y'all can buy this at QLSapparel.com. Y'all can buy it at QLSapparel.com. All right. Salute to y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Happy Friday. I'll see y'all in the next one. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.